Roughly 40% of NQ overnight gaps never fill. Blind fade traders eat every one of them. Here's the exact filter I run before every RTH open. Every trading day on NQ starts with a gap. The CME Globex session runs overnight from 6 p.m. Eastern to 9:30. The regular session closes at 4:15 p.m. Eastern. That prior RTH close to the 9:30 open, that distance is your overnight gap. Say NQ closed at 25,000 and opens at 25,050. That 50-point window is your gap zone. Gap fill simply means price trades back to that prior close. This is not a stock market quirk. Futures gap almost every single day because Globex trades while you sleep. The gap is the market's overnight verdict. Jobs data, Fed speeches, overseas flows, all priced in while you slept. Most gaps are small noise, under 0.25%. Those matter less. The tradable ones are big enough to move your account. Measure the zone first, every morning before anything else. Here's what nobody tells you. Not every gap fills. Baseline studies on NQ futures show roughly 60% of overnight gaps fill eventually. That is a coin flip with spread, not a strategy. But when you filter by gap type and size, the numbers shift hard. Small common gaps sit under about 0.25%. They fill the vast majority of the time, often the same day. Large, catalyst-driven breakaway gaps fill far less often. Those are the ones that keep trending and destroy fade traders. So your first filter is classification. Ask one thing: is this a common gap with no news behind it? Or a breakaway gap with a real catalyst? That single question separates high-probability fades from account killers. The old idea that all gaps always fill is dead. In volatile regimes, unfilled gaps cluster for weeks. One bad breakaway fade can wipe out 10 clean common gap wins. Classify first, trade second. The morning fade setup has 4 non-negotiable rules. Rule 1, no major catalyst. No CPI, no FOMC, no hot inflation print that morning. Catalyst gaps trend, no catalyst gaps mean revert. Rule 2, gap size between roughly 0.25% and 1% on NQ. Smaller is noise, larger is usually a genuine repricing. Rule 3, price must open beyond the prior RTH close and hold. You want clean air in the gap zone, not a messy overlap with yesterday's range. Rule 4, you only fade toward the prior close. The target is always the fill. The prior session close, nothing further. When all 4 line up, you have a defined trade. Known entry zone, known target, known invalidation. When anyone is missing, you stand down. This is a filter-first system. The edge lives in what you don't trade. Print these 4 rules and keep them on your desk every single morning. Entry timing kills more gap traders than gap direction. Do not fade the gap at 9:30 sharp. That's where the opening drive hunts stops in both directions. Instead, let the first 15 minutes print. Mark the opening range, the high and low of the first 15 minutes after the RTH open. Your entry triggers when price breaks that opening range back toward the prior close. Gap up. You're watching for the opening range low to break. Gap down. You want the break back above the opening range high. That confirmation does 2 things. It proves the gap isn't extending into a trend day, and it gives you structure to lean your stop against. 15 minutes of patience buys you both. If price never comes back and just runs, you miss the trade. Good. Missing a runner costs nothing. Chasing one costs your week. Patience at the open is the entry edge. Stop placement is where accounts die. 2 rules. First, never place the stop inside the noise. A stop a few points from entry on NQ gets tagged by routine opening volatility. Put it beyond structure. 10 points beyond the gap's high or low. If price trades through the entire gap and keeps going, the fade thesis is dead and you're out. Second, size the position to the stop, never the reverse. The E-mini Nasdaq is $20 per point. A 25-point stop risks $500 per contract. If your risk budget is $1,000, that's 2 contracts, not 3. Fixed dollar risk, defined before entry. No mental stops, no widening after entry. No moving the stop because you feel strongly. When the thesis is wrong, the stop says so without emotion. Write the stop and size down before the open, and touch nothing after. A clean loss on a gap fade is a business expense. A wide stop is a donation. Now the angle nobody else covers. Trading this inside a prop firm account? Prop rules change everything about the morning fade. Most firms enforce a daily loss limit and a max drawdown. Here's the discipline that keeps you inside them. Risk 0.5% to 1% per gap trade. 1 setup per morning. If the first fade loses, you're done fading. Revenge trades are what breach accounts, not gap fills. Know your daily limit in points before the open. A $500 daily limit on NQ is 25 points of total loss. A 25-point stop means 1 trade can cost your entire day. Tighten the filter or halve the size. And gap fills are morning trades. Flat by lunch. Holding a loser into the afternoon is how a red morning becomes a breached account. The setup is the edge. The risk rules are what let you keep it. Protect the account first. Let's be blunt about when this setup does not apply. Skip the fade on Fed days, FOMC, CPI, jobs report. Those gaps are information, not noise, and they trend. Skip it when the gap is over about 1%. That's a repricing, and repricings continue. Skip it when price opens inside yesterday's range. That's not a gap trade anymore. That's chop. Skip it if the opening range breaks the wrong way and extends. And skip it when you're already down on the day. A trader down money does not see the chart clearly. None of these are opinions. Each one removes a scenario where fill probability drops and your stop gets hit. The best gap traders take 2 or 3 of these a month, not 5 a week. Selectivity is the entire point. Boredom is a professional risk management tool. Keep the skip list short and just follow it blindly. 5 takeaways. 1. The gap runs from the prior RTH close to the open. Measure it every morning. 2. Classify first. Common gaps fill often. Catalyst gaps trend. 3. Wait for the 15-minute opening range to confirm the fade toward the close. 4. Stops go beyond gap structure, sized before entry. Never inside the noise. 5. 1 setup per morning, flat by lunch. Run the full filter stack and the morning gap becomes a planned trade, not a gamble. If you want to trade NQ gap, fills with real-time alerts in a community, join Traders Arc, link below.